Honey, is there evidence for evolution?
You want me to answer that?
Look right here. Here is evidence for evolution.
The cabbage has evolved to become more beautiful.
Not this individual cabbage, though. Individuals do not evolve. The species of the cabbage has evolved. Here is more evidence for evolution. The grass is not the same as all species of grass, but there are similarities which indicate ancestral relationships of common ancestors between the grass species. Look, there's other plants over there. These plants are also evidence of evolution. They also share genetic similarities, indicating common ancestors. There's a little maple tree. Look at that. Tiny little maple tree.
However, it's less easy to draw comparisons between the ancestry of grass and humans.
Yes, I don't know if grass and humans have a common ancestor. If so, it must have been pretty long ago. There is a difference between us. Humans?
Are you sure?
Grass. Humans? Grass. That has a pretty big difference, I think.
I don't know, some people look kind of weedy.
Yes, I suppose maybe some people. No, that would be an incorrect conclusion. That some people are more closely related to grass than us. Hello. I don't really know anything about evidence for evolution, so I'm just kind of making things up as I go. Although that link you sent me about how beaks were evolved, about the dino chicken, that was pretty cool. The fact that scientists can perform experiments which replicate processes that the theory of evolution would suggest happened in the past, that's evidence that those theories are probably legit. This is, don't you think so, honey?
What? I was admiring all the birds which may have evolved.
Yes.
As they're fluttering.
Evolution distracts us from itself.
Do you want to drive or walk?
Where are we going?
I don't know. We haven't figured that out yet.
Will our evolutionary tendencies determine where we choose to eat so that it will propagate our survival and the species?
If by that you're saying, will we choose delicious, high-fat fried food, the answer is probably yes.
I don't know if that would propagate our survival.
At this point, no.
This is a book I just checked out, recommended to me by Steve Williamson. This is also an attempt to explain human behavior through the power of habit. I think habit is very important, because without habit we would have to think about everything we do, which would be horrible. I mean, imagine if you had to think about, like, every single thing that you do. That would be mentally crippling. So thankfully, we do a lot of things by habit, like getting out of bed. You don't have to think about, well, where do I put my feet? Because you just habitually put your feet on the ground. Boom! Look at that. There they are.
Now, is that habit or is that gravity?
Both. Also, gravity apparently is what you need to learn to manipulate in order to save the human race, as we learned by watching Interstellar. Right, honey?
Not just gravity, but also time. You need to become time.
You need to become time. I have no idea if this is even centering on my face. Half these shots is probably like, Chris's nose, Chris's ear.
Do you need me to help?
Help? You can hold the camera.
And then we'll get your face.
So,
for your brother.
At any rate, scientific experiments validating evolutionary theories
I probably just turned to
is evidence. Yeah, we should probably keep it one direction. Scientific theories validated by experiment, that's evolutionary evidence. Genetic commonalities is evolutionary evidence. Apparently, fossils give evidence as well, like when you find a fossil of a species that went extinct that appears to be an ancestor of a later species, that could be evidence. But I've also heard about fossil gaps, so maybe that's not where most of the evidence is. So maybe you should explain more of the evidence for evolution in your video. You're probably going to do that anyways, because you're really the expert here. But I would also like to talk about habit at some point, because we're creatures of habit. I don't know how that relates to evolution, other than that they may both contribute to human behavior. I love you. Hope you're having a good week. Talk to you later.
Bye. it done?
Is it done?
I don't know. How do you turn it off?
No, it's still recording.
Oops.
Click harder.